Hey, Leos. Welcome to your July reading, Leos. So it looks like you, Leos, it looks like you guys are transitioning from a period of deep introspection and closure into a period of high visibility and personal power based off of what's going on with you astrologically. And it appears that I think Cancer is moving through. um, I think the sun is moving through Cancer, which is your 12th house of your subconscious, which is healing and hidden things. So, for most of the month before roaring into your own sign, um, so I feel that you're just going to be trying to get a lot of clarity around healing and things like that. So, let's see what the angels want to say to you for the next couple of weeks. For those of you who are going through it right now, look, you know what card fell out? Why me? So I don't know if some of you Leos are feeling like, why me about things? I don't know. Hi. Let's see what the angels want to say to Leos this morning. What do the angels want you to know? Okay. What do you desire, Leo? It says, you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Really? Giving and receiving is the next communication card from the angels. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhaling and exhaling. When you only exhale, if you only when you only exhale or you only inhale, you you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimum health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. All right. And the last angel card for Leos for the next coming weeks and month is what? Go for it, Leo. All right. The angels are telling you to go for it. They say, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Don't think you're alone. They're saying stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. It's funny, I just did a reading for a Leo this morning, and those were her exact cards: stability and security. And I want to get another set of angel cards out. I thought they were already out. Okay, here they are. Did I just read these? No, did I just read those? Yeah, I just read those. Okay. All right, here's the second card that I want to read to you. I'm supposed to go off in your face, girl. All right, Leo. What do the angels want to say to you? So, the angels so far are saying that you're on the right path. They're saying that they have been with you since the genesis of whatever this thing is that you're on. And they're saying, make sure that while you're giving, you're receiving too. And while you're receiving, that you're giving too. All right. Now, what do the cards want Leo to know for this Cancer season that we're getting ready to move into? Or I think we're in it. Yeah. So, Leo, this is count all your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that is yet to come into it because your best days are still ahead of you. All right, Leo, the cards are saying that your best days are still ahead of you. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have, Leo. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that tower of strength anytime you need it. You got this. All right, that's good to know. All right. And the final card is reverse, but it is when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for help. Also, then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are always with you, but it was reverse. So that's saying that you haven't been doing that, and that's what you need to do, child. Mhm. Mhm. Sister. All right. This is your last angel message, Leo. Okay. What is your last angel message, Leo? Leo's last angel messages are new home. Okay. Some of you got a new home. And it says moving is a step in the right direction for you. Okay. So some of you have just moved. I know a Leo that just got a new place. Okay. She loves her place. Are you watching? Your desire is within reach, Leos. Okay. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. And I mean everything. All right. And the last card is daughter. All right. Your daughter might be coming home. You and your daughter might have a special connection this month. The answer to your question involves your daughter. I have never seen that card before, child. The answer to your question involves your daughter. The hell? Sister. All right, so that's it for those cards. Let's put them up. Let's get some order on this table. All right. What does somebody want to say to you, Leo? And let's look at the main zodiac signs that you might be dealing with the next couple of months. I have the zodiac cards in there. I have the zodiac. See what zodiac signs are really going to be impacting you this next month. But first, let's see what somebody wants to say to you. These cards are called the Naked Truth. Oh, I didn't tell you the first batch of cards, huh? They were Doreen Virtue's angel messages. All right. What does somebody want to say to you, Leo? Some of you really like these cards. What does somebody want to say to you, Leo? Oh, these two dropped out. Addiction clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. What else does somebody want to say? I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of trying to turn things around. And the last message somebody wants to say is I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. Hey, sissy. That's the Leo that got the real strong positive reading this morning. All right. So that's it with that. Now let's see what Abraham Hicks wants to say to you. Oh, those were these cards. A rubber band. What does Abraham Hicks want to say to you? Okay, this is your first Abraham Hicks card. It says, there is nothing for me to guard against. You exist in a place of absolute well being. Tell yourself that again and again. Know it. Be the evidence of it to give others reason to believe that all can be well. For it is well. It is well, Leo. This is a glorious time for me to be on the earth. All right. And the last card is rescuing myself. It says, today I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. I am not helpless. Although help may come, I'm my own rescuer. My relationships will dramatically improve when I stop rescuing others and stop expecting others to rescue me. Fuck that. I don't receive that at all. Not even a little bit. But then again, I'm not a Leo. Okay, let's see what cards. She said, damn right. All right, Leo, let's see what telepathy oracle cards have to say to you for the next couple of weeks for the month of July. What do telepathy cards want to say to you for the next month? All right, what's covering you, just generally speaking, for the next month is strength. That's your card. And it says the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. What crowns you is time. And it says, let time forget those scars. The card for the most dominant person around you who is in your energy the most, right? Their card is happy. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. What is behind you that you don't need to worry about anymore is barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. That's what you've been doing. Near future is Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. Okay, Leo, who is this? Leo, from now until July 22nd, your dominant theme is embrace. Embrace what fate has in store for you. Like you're going to just be moving into acceptance. The dominant energy outside in you for the next month is past life. We reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. So somebody is coming back from the past, maybe someone that you had some type of communication with. And Cupid is right next to you guys. What's manifesting is a yes. Trust your intuition. And the answer, the answer is love, but it's reverse. And it says love can conquer everything. So let's put this all together and see what the oracles are saying to you for the month between now and July. So we have the strength card, which is you, and it says the power of love is like a magnet. You're very magnetic. There's something about you that is magnetic. And I don't know, it says let time forget those scars. Some of you could have obviously been hurt by something, right? But you're showing up in your own reading, and this message of strength is about courage, self control, confidence, and leading with your heart rather than fear. The power of love is like a magnet, is what it says. Means it suggests that attraction is present, but the foundation is your own inner strength, right? Something in the past, something that hurt in the past is not being rushed. Time is doing their part. Like, I feel like somebody from the past that hurt you, or something happened between you and someone who is coming back from the past, right? There could have been some type of barrier between the two of you, right? Um, I don't know. Somebody's coming back from the past, and it looks like love is in the air. Okay. The other person, though, is happy. I don't know who this person is. Hi, Mata. She said, Child, who is it? Hey, Mott, do you still want Gary's number? The mechanic, if you're serious about it, I'll go get the number for you. But if you just kind of like bullshit, and don't make me get up. But if you really want it, I'll get it for you. Um, yeah, it looks like the dominant person around you, or this is the energy that you really like in somebody. I feel that somebody around you is emotionally positive, comfortable, or genuinely enjoying their connection with you, or just in their life. Whether this is a current person or a returning person, or someone entering the picture, their energy isn't showing any conflict here, right? I read for a Leo that had somebody come back from the past, and he's bringing any conflict, right? Yeah, because the conflict is in the past. Obstacles, delays, distance, misunderstanding, emotional walls. And the future for many of you singles is Cupid. Cupid is a really pretty straightforward card. I mean, you don't need to be a reader to understand Cupid, right? All right. Gary the mechanic, his number is 404-923-0847. All right. Tell him the girl from YouTube sent you. Yeah, so Cupid is in the near future, right? And this is attraction, flirting, affection, emotional opportunities, romantic opportunities, right? But rather than embrace is here is saying rather than chasing or forcing something, it looks like you're going to be moving into acceptance, allowing things to just unfold naturally, right? And I see somebody returning, somebody from the past, or a connection may feel strangely comfortable, like you've known them before. It doesn't have to mean literal past life. It could just simply indicate a strong sense of recognition between you and someone else. Um, and then you have the yes card. This is one of the clearest cards in the deck. The energy is moving towards affirmation rather than rejection with this person that's coming back from the past that you might have had some history with. But the love reverse is quite interesting, right? Because it's positively influenced though, but it's coming in reverse. Healing old wounds around love, releasing unhealthy expectation, A love connection developing but hasn't reached its full expression by July 22nd, right? So it looks like you're entering a period of healing and acceptance and emotional openness. Looks like someone that you have a strong familiarity with may become significant, and attraction appears to be growing. Love reverse could mean that this could be a friend, that it's not a romantic thing, but like a good friend who you really care about, right? Um, the barriers that existed before being in the past are weakening between you and this person. And this yes card, this it's like the Leo's intuition about the situation is worth trusting. And by July 22nd, the lesson may be less about getting into the relationship and more about healing, redefining, or opening the heart so that love can develop on a healthier ground, right? So these three cards here: strength, which is you, time, which is crowning, and embrace. Um, Whatever is happening in love, Leo is approaching it from a much healthier and much more empowered place than before. Would you agree with that? Angel numbers? You have two of those. What you mean? Oh, people. You're welcome, Mata. Yeah, Mata. You were right. He does kind of know what he's doing. He went right in. He went right in. That was good observation of you. Let's see. When is this person supposed to come? All right. This person that's coming back from the past, technically, when are they supposed to be here? Let's stay together. I have no desire for a relationship. Like, that is the last thing I'm thinking of. Ugh, for real. All right, so when is this person supposed to be coming? This person that's coming, you have two of those what, sissy? Yeah, Mata, 111. He'll come like within an hour. He works at Lexus though, so I don't know. Uh, in a few weeks, okay, as far as October and the summer. So it looks like from the summer to October, you guys are going to meet the person or somebody, good friends that have been coming close to that romantic line. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that's why that love card was reversed. For some of you, it may not be. Well, let's see. Let's see. This person that's coming into Leo's life, can it turn romantic? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you need a lot of work done? Well, girl, he charged me $120 for a tune-up. Everywhere else was $400 to $800. All right. This person that's coming back to Leo's life, okay? For the majority of the Leos watching and tapping into this person coming back in, would it lead to a romantic connection? Leos, can you guys pick a number 1, 2, 3? And that's the number I will read for the rest of your reading. Leos, pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 2? Okay. I know that was hard for you, sissy. I'm glad you did it. Thank you, girl. Because I know you don't like me when that. All right, 2. I know it was hard. All right. So this person that's coming back, would it lead to a romantic connection? Yes. For the majority of you, yes. Okay. This person that is going to be re-entering your life, it appears that there is some romantic, uh, there's something romantic jumping off between the two of you. All right. What zodiac sign? What zodiac sign is coming to you in the next couple of weeks that you're going to be dealing with? All right, we have a what? The fuck? Oh, a Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. We have Virgo. Some of you are involved with a Virgo. We have Sagittarius. I ain't getting that. We have a Libra. Okay. All right. Let's see some more zodiacs. This person that's coming, let's take a look at how they look so you know who they are. All right. Who is this person? Okay. I hate when they do this, when they tell you the planet instead of telling you the sign. I see them being ruled by Venus. Could be a Taurus or a Libra. Somebody with a strong Libra price placement. Who's coming to Leos in the next 30 days? Who's coming? All right. We have a Cancer. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. All right. I don't believe, yeah. All right. We have a Earth sign. Okay. We have a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or, oh, Jesus. It is so hot. It was 85 degrees yesterday. Or Jupiter, or a Sagittarius again. Very strong Sagittarius, very strong Capricorn. Okay. Those two are coming in good. What does this person look like? Let's ask the cards. The next person that's coming into your life, or this person from the past, or, you know. All right. This person that's coming into Leo's life, what do they look like? Oh, no. This is not. Oh, this is not what they look like. This is another card. This is. All right. This is called Mystical Love. I thought we were doing what they look like. Oh, this is one of the cards. Huh. I don't think they have any children. Pregnant is reverse. Okay. Or if they do have children, they don't really deal with them. And another thing is, I don't know how this person feels about children with the baby card being reversed. If you're a man, this girl could have recently aborted a baby. Pregnancy came in reverse. All right, what does this person look like? Who's coming into Leo's life? Or who's going, they're going to be dealing with? What comes up? You said 2 Leos? Okay. For you men, they wear red lipstick. For some of you, you guys deal with the same sex. Okay. Um, they have a mole. They could have a mole on their face. When you meet them, they're going to have vibrant apparel on, or they wear like vibrant colors. Like me, normally I stick with dark colors, but this person, they wear vibrant colors. All right. I'll pull 6 more, tell you about this person that's coming. It's just that a lot of the cards were upside down, and I don't know how to read an upside down card for vibrant colors. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess you could say. I'd just rather tell you itself who the person is. All right. So far for you men, this woman, she wears red lipstick mainly, right? I do see a woman coming in for a lot of you who, some of you might deal with the same sex. This person had, well, the mole card came in reverse, so it makes me think they don't have a mole, What else information do we have about this person that's either coming back from the past or the next person that you're going to be dealing with? I don't know who it's going to answer for, okay? They may have freckles, all right? I know a Black woman with freckles. They may be a little older than you, all right? They wear their hair short, all right? They're kind of, their body frame is more skinny than thick. All right. They could be taller than you. They have markings. I don't know if that's like a tattoo or if that's from a tribe, right? For some of you, if you're looking for a woman, I think she wears her hair medium. Others of you, this person has a beard, and that's how you're going to differentiate who I'm talking about. They might have an after 5 or something. Definitely, they have a sharp face, okay? And for some of you, the person is the same height as you, but for others of you, the person is taller. Others of you, the person is significantly younger. For others of you, the person is older and they wear glasses. They have brown eyes. Some of you could be dealing with a man who is bald, okay? And even if they're younger than you, they're very mature, okay? They are light skinned, all right? When you meet them again, they're going to have vibrant attire on. It could even be red. Like you'll notice a lot of red in their, some of them have like a baby face, okay? All right. Those cards, in case you want your own, are called Who Is It? Who is it? Who is it? Okay. I love that little deck. It's fun. All right. Let's see what the Mystic Love Oracle wants to say to you. What does the Mystic Love Oracle want to say to another group of Leos? Okay. And you guys want number 2 read? What does the Mystic Love Oracle want to say to another group of Leos? What covers you is intuition, inner knowing. What crowns you is fears, afraid. Okay. What's supporting you is love, strong affection. What's behind you is commitment. So some of you are committed. Some of you could have recently just gotten proposed to. All right. What's in front of you is keeping secret, lies. You are family, security. Outside in is relationship connecting. What is manifesting, relationship connecting is outside in. Hi, Lacey. Lacey, what time is Dasha's appointment, please? 2:30. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you there. Bye. All right. So, you didn't miss it. I'm on another Leo thing right now. You didn't miss it. What is manifesting is no, outside in is relationship connecting, but what's manifesting is ghosted. Somebody disappeared. And the answer is spiritual awakening, realizations. So, what does that look like for Leo? So, another group of Leos for the month of July. Intuition, fears. Dasha. Okay. You're going to get taken care of today. Okay. Yeah, girl, you doing too much. You're going to be taken care of at 2:30. Um, I feel that some of you may be dealing with a relationship where love exists, but fears and unspoken truths are creating uncertainty. From what I'm seeing here, though, there may be a period of distance, maybe even withdrawal, right? Or feeling disconnected. However, the purpose of that experience appears to be spiritual growth and clarity. So by the end of the cycle, Leo, you're going to understand something really important about the relationship themselves or what they truly need to move forward, right? I think what's kind of standing out is intuition, keeping secrets, and spiritual awakening. It's like pay attention to what your inner voice has been trying to tell you because the truth is coming into light. And once it does, you'll see the situation very differently. And that's, kind of like what we saw from the beginning. What are you saying yes to? Uh, okay. That was a strange reading. Okay. All right. Let's go to the cosmic vibes. Okay. I love these cards. She's a Leo, the lady who made these cards. Uh, she sent them to me. She wanted me to. Oh, there's no picture of her? I follow her. I know for a fact she's a Leo. Oh, okay. The bottom of the deck is good news. Let's see what's headed for Leos cosmically. What are the vibes? What do the cards want you to know? What's ahead for you? Oh, that there has been distance. Yeah, I understand. We'll see if we can get some more information about love. Okay. All right. So this is Leo. This is for Leo the next 30 days. The next 30 days with the Cosmic Vibes Oracle. Next 30 days for Leo. What do they need to know? What can they expect? What's in the future? Any love, money, spirituality, just what do they need to know, and what's ahead for the next 30 days for Leos, right? All right. So, Leos, what's covering you for the next 30 days is what? Closure. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Um, what is the obstacle right now is incantation. You have a powerful tongue. You will see what you speak. I feel like you're not speaking what you want enough. You might need a vision board or something. But what's crowning you the next 30 days, it looks like you move from one level to the next, a leap of faith. All right. This says, let your guard down and take a risk. Some of you could be taking a risk. What's underneath the next 30 days? Empath. Okay. Ability to channel and collect the emotions of others, both negative and positive. What is behind you? Divination tools. So some of you have gotten some readings lately. You could be looking at a lot of readers. Maybe you stopped doing that as much, and maybe you're listening to yourself, or, I don't know, but that's behind you. Divination tools. What's in front of you? Uh-oh, a snake. Uh-oh. I don't know who this is. Usually it's a Scorpio. This card is represented by a Scorpio. She said, I just want to have platonic fun this summer. I think I do too. I'm with you on that. It says, Spirit Guide Warning, Leo. You guys need to listen to this. You may not like it, but you need to listen. You may not receive it, but you do need to listen, right? And it says, beware of the Scorpio energy around you. It says, beware of the scorpion and the snake energy around you. Wow. And look how it's dressed up, Leo. Isn't it dressed up nice? It's dressed up all pretty and nice, like it's somebody you can trust, but they ain't right. All right. Who are you going to be for the month? Altar work. All right. It looks like they're saying create an altar or spend more time with the one you have to connect with your guides more. So they're saying that, pray more, read your Bible, whatever you do, go to the mountains, talk to the doorknob, whoever your higher power is. Outside in is a birth chart. Some of you need your birth chart done, or there's things that are happening astrologically that are going to be impacting the key to the answers you seek lie in your natal chart. Some of you need to get your birth chart done. What's manifesting for some of you are animals. And it says the animals you see are signs and guidance from the spiritual realm. And for the next 30 days, oh no, Leo, the card we have is addictions. And it says overindulging in addiction is in too deep. Moderation is the key. So the cards are reminding you for the next 30 days to be moderate, but let's put this all together and see the message we have from the cosmic vibes for Leo for the next 30 days. Closure. Closure. Time to move on and close this chapter. Well, with the closure and the leap of faith, it looks like one door is closing for another one to start, right? It's like one chapter is ending so that another chapter can begin. So something may be completing itself, an old attachment, an old apartment, an old goal, an old identity, an old disappointment, or you're kind of just simply phasing out of one part of your life. And the leap of faith card for the next 30 days suggests that the next level requires you to trust something new before you might have all the answers, right? Them edibles. uh, yeah. So the obstacle was incantation. Um, be careful what story you are repeating. Be careful what you're saying, right? Because if you keep speaking about limitations, betrayals, fears, lack of disappointment, the reading suggests those themes continue to dominate your attention, right? But with addictions and divination tools, I don't know, maybe the reading could be saying, it started with closure, then it ends with addiction and divination tools. You might need a balance between seeking guidance and becoming overly dependent on external answers. Okay, right? Um, but the card in front of you is the snake. So, someone who appears attractive, appealing, charming, or harmless on the surface, that's how they appear on the surface. All right. That's how they appear on the surface, whether it's a person, a temptation, a business opportunity, a romantic interest, even a habit. Look beyond appearances. Don't ignore your intuition if something feels off. Like a Leo got a reading this morning about somebody at her job. She was like, I can't call it. I can't call it. And when we did a reading on it, that lady at her job, you know, don't necessarily care for her. So it was good that we did a reading and saw that, you see? So just don't ignore your intuition about something if your intuition just feels off about it, right? But they do recommend you connecting spiritually again. Like some of you are doing a lot of tarot card readings, or you're going to get a lot of readings and you're just kind of shutting yourself up, right? Shut up. Just eat this food and be quiet. Shut up. Let's just go to the gym. So, okay. But that's how you see it. Sometimes people would just stuff a weed down the throat, or they'll just stuff some candy in their mouth instead of. But yeah, so it looks like some of you have been using a lot of divination tools, and you could be using food as a way to numb out. And what they're telling you to do is for this month, go back to your spiritual practice. Get strong again with, your whatever your spiritual practice is, right? God, Jesus, Buddha, because I used to have an altar. I used to be a Buddhist. It feels good to be spiritual, whatever it is for you, right? Pay attention to the animals that you see in the next 30 days. That spirit talking to you, whether it's a deer, a bird, a vulture, right? Um, and it's not necessarily animals though. It's more like pay attention to what repeatedly catches your attention, right? So the final card for you though was addictions. And over the next month, you might be tempted to overwork, overthink, obsess over a relationship, overspend, over escape, too many tarot readings, food, substances, and other comforts, right? They're saying stay balanced. Stay balanced, right? Make sure that I'm not saying that you can't have some weed and some alcohol and, get lost in yourself, but then find yourself again, come back to your center. Some type of old chapter with closures is closing. And there's some type of new chapter that's going to require you taking a leap of faith. This next level requires trust, but it also requires discernment because not everyone or everything that appears attractive or that appears to be on your side should be embraced. That's why the strongest guidance comes from your own spiritual connection and intuition. Pay attention to signs, trust your instincts, and practice moderation, right? So something is ending, something new is beginning, but don't rush into the first thing that appears. Stay spiritually grounded, trust your instincts, and keep your balance while the next chapter unfolds. And some of you need to get your chart done just so that you know who you are, how you operate, why you do what you do, right? This is so fun. These just get my mind off of stuff. Help me to focus on nothing, you know. All right. So the next oracle reading we have for Leos is the. Are these the yes and no cards got in here, Cheryl? These are called the Soul Symphony card deck, and let's just see what they have up. Just Leo's mind, spiritually, mental health, emotionally, what's going to be going on, what does Leos need to do spiritually, emotionally, um, to just be in a good place, what's going on with your spirit, what's going on with your mind, next 30 days, what does Leo need to know, what may come before you, what do you need to know. At the bottom of the deck is gift. Okay, but gift was turned upside down, and it's date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. So that was in the reverse at the bottom. And okay, now the cards are right side up. And we're going to do a reading for Leos for June 23rd to July 23rd. Leos, June 23rd to July 23rd. What is going on with Leos? All right. What covers you is call. All right. So expressing conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. Okay. All right. You are going to be lifestyle. In the closet, secrets being held, somebody on the down low. All right. Okay. Obstacle is an earth sign. The biggest obstacle in the next 30 days is going to be somebody with a strong Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placement. What crowns you for the next 30 days is appreciation. All right. Letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, expressing love. All right. What's supporting Leo is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What's behind Leo is self love. All right. Acceptance, self treatment, intention, self awareness. What's in front of you for the next 30 days is confusion, lost, feeling invisible, avoid inside, running away. You are coming in as ravenous, insatiable, uncontrollable desires, must have, hunger for pleasure. What you hope and fear is regrets, blamable, being distant, guilty, feeling ashamed. Outside in for the next 30 days is admire. A lot of admiration. Inspired by you, songs, emotional bond, telepathic love, and the dominant reading for Leo, the dominant card for the Leo for the Soul Symphony card deck is Risk. And it's a bunch of dice on the cards. And it says partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. And that card is clarified by separation, silence, longing for you at a distance, and union. And it's clarified by union, which means reconciliation, coming back, second chance, rebuilding. Let's put that all together. So it looks like somebody's going to call who you haven't heard from in a while, and they have good vibes. They might even express some type of love for you, right? So it starts off with a call, a text, a conversation, or someone finding their voice, right? In the next 6 months, you need to unpack your altar. You overeat, girl. Stand in line, child. Um, yeah, the whole thing starts with a call. You might call someone, it might start a text, a message, it might be on social media, WhatsApp, someone finding their voice, right? And the energy is something that has been unsaid may need to be said, right? This could literally be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or simply someone acting in a very practical, stubborn, cautious, or slow moving way. This energy appears to be creating delays or resistance, right? The obstacle doesn't look necessarily hostile, it just looks like I'm not moving until I'm sure. Okay. Now, what's crowning you is appreciation. This is one of the most warmest card in the deck. So someone appears in the next 30 days to really value you. They enjoy your presence. They feel gratitude and affection towards you, right? And you combine that with the admire card later in the spread. There's a strong theme of being noticed and appreciated by the next 30 days, right? Especially emotionally. So, whether it's a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, or simply someone acting from their feelings rather than logic, this emotional energy is helping things move forward, right? It looks like with this self love being in the recent past, you've already started doing a lot of things for self love. You're coming from a place of greater self awareness, greater self respect, right? It's looking really good for you. But then things get a little, this is where things get a little complicated. Confusion is in the front. Someone might be uncertain about what they want, right? Might feel a little lost. That's normal. Pull away, avoid difficult conversations. Somebody could be sending mixed signals to you, or it's the confusion card explains why the card starts with the call. Communication might be the cure for the confusion here. Now, you are ravenous. It looks like you're highly passionate this month, strongly focused on obtaining something you desire. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a goal, recognition, a new personality, doing good at your job, right? I see you being highly motivated, right? But I just feel that some of your hopes and fears are regrets. You don't want to make the wrong choice. There might be some concern about a missed opportunity, saying too much, saying too little, right? Um, so basically, if I were to put everything together, I would say that communication becomes really important, right? I see that there could be a period of distance that ultimately leads to reconciliation, rebuilding, or a second chance. Communication becomes real important in the next 30 days. There's admiration, affection, there is emotional connection here, but there's also like confusion and uncertainty, which may temporarily cloud the situation. Someone may be distant with this earth sign, these earth signs here. Someone may be distant, slow moving, or difficult to read. And there may be like a period of separation, silence, or longing, followed by an opportunity to reconnect. That's what I'm seeing here, right? And the key theme is whether someone is willing to take a risk and have the conversation that needs to happen, is what I'm seeing. Because the cards, are saying the distance isn't necessarily the end of the story. The next chapter depends on someone being willing to communicate and honestly take a chance. That's what I'm seeing, right? All right, let's see what. Are these the X files? Oh, yeah, this is the X deck. Let's see. What does someone want to say to you, Leo? And then we're going to take a look at your career and money. And then we'll end in love. What does someone want to say to you, Leo? All right. Is the person that's on your mind still thinking about you? Yes. Yeah, I did, Strawberry. Do they have my best interest at heart? Maybe. Then, do they have my best interest at heart? For some of you, yes. Do they miss me? Yes. Are they worthy of my love? Maybe. Is this a karmic relationship? For some of you, yes. Do they want to get back together again? Yes. Are they involved with someone? Yes. Well, that don't make no damn sense. How they want to get back together with Leo and they got somebody? Oh, they might just have a miss right now. You know what I mean? All right. What else does someone else want to say to you? Are we really at an hour? All right, we need to shut this down. All right, we're at an hour. Let's shut this down. Why? Why? Oh, because they have someone? Oh, okay. This is what they want you to know. My life is not as together as it seems. Well, maybe they don't want you to know this, but this is what they need to tell you. You came closer than anyone else. Finding out the truth crushed me. I wish I could share my good news with you. So it looks like they still want you in their life. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for a sign from you. They're waiting for some type of sign. I just couldn't let you get close to me. How come? But what I don't want you to know, Leo, is that you was the best thing in my life. And you know what else I don't want you to know, Leo? I love you. I know I got this woman, but that's how I feel because just being near you is intoxicating. And I want to know if you're happy without me. Christy, you're so funny. I want to feel that way again because I haven't felt that way since you've been gone, Leo. Right? I know I'm not available. I just wish that things could be different, is what they want to say. Because I do want you. And I did know what I was doing. And I am becoming a better person, Leo. I do want to tell you how I feel, right? So many things reminds me of you. You have no idea how many things remind me of you. I try not to react when people mention your name. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And the truth, Leo, is I can't stop thinking about you. Well, you made your bed. You made your bed. Now go sleep in it. Don't mess with Leos. You made your bed. All right, Leos, let's take a look at your career. We're looking at from June 22nd to July 23rd. This is not going to resonate for everybody. Mott said, see you next lifetime. All right, let's look at Leo's career for the next 30 days. First card we have is Real Passion. And it says, so this is Leo's career for the next 30 days. We have Real Passion. It says, stop wasting your time in dead end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. That's at the heart. So for the next 30 days, some of you might be saying, I wonder what I could do to change careers, or, I had a conversation. I did a reading for Leo yesterday, and that's exactly what she said, that she wants to do something more emotionally rewarding, right? So what's crowning you for the next 30 days is trapped. Some of you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. You can look for another job while keeping the one you have. That's one of the things you could do, right? What's supporting Leos for the next 30 days with their job is what? Moving up. Oh, okay. You are increasing your power and status. This is the foundation. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. I know a Leo that just got promoted. What's behind you is independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. Okay? Some of you have already done that because that's behind you. The next 30 days with your career is taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. Okay? The next 30 days, Leo will be just that, opportunity, right? Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a new business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. The outside energy around you is manifesting, okay? And that is, you have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. What's manifesting is reflection, and that is take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. And the next 30 days for your career, Leo, is strategy. Okay. And that means you need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So how do we put that all together for the next 30 days for Leo's career? It looks like Leos, you guys are passionate people. And it appears that you want to do something vocationally that serves your true passion. and you're tired of these dead end jobs that don't pay enough. So the cards for Leo again was real passion. That's what covers. Stop wasting time in dead end jobs and find your true passion. What crowns Leo is trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have now. What's supporting you is moving up. You're increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better office. What's behind you is independence, time to go out on your own and create your own business. What's in front of you is taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take any step. You are opportunities. As you begin to take steps, you're going to see all kind of doors open up to you, and you have a chance to change jobs. Something is manifesting as a result of you taking steps. Manifesting, you have the power to manifest what you truly want by writing your intentions down and taking inspired actions. What's manifesting also is reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. And the answer is strategy. You need a step by step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. You might need a business coach. So it seems like some of you don't like your job right now, and you were not meant to stay stuck. The cards are saying that there is a real passion and a purpose that's calling you, but you might kind of feel trapped at your current job situation or routine. But still, the cards are not saying to quit recklessly. They're saying start planning while you're still stable with this strategy card. But what's really powerful is this moving up is supporting Leo. So even if you feel stuck, even if you feel like your status, confidence, even if you feel stuck, your status, confidence, and visibility or opportunities are increasing. And you might be closer to a position than you realize. So it looks like there's all kind of opportunities around you. Okay. Um, you've already been thinking about with independence in your recent past, doing your own thing, starting a business, freelancing, creating content, um, or separating yourself from someone else's structure, some of you. But the future card is taking steps. So the message is like, don't wait for the universe. It's take one practical step, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next, right? And then what happens is that doors start opening as a result of that. Once you start moving, once you start taking steps, things start to manifest and opportunities. Once you act, options appear. This could be like a new job, promotion, business idea, client, or better career direction. But for many of you, this manifestation and reflection card says that you really need to write the vision and revisit what you hate about the job you have now or past jobs, and use that information to clarify what you really want. Because the final answer for you, Leo, is strategy. You are being pushed out of stagnation into purpose. And you may feel a little trapped, but you're not powerless. But they're saying don't make any reckless moves, but do start planning, like start to look for better work, explore business ideas, but start by writing down your intentions. And they strongly suggest you getting guidance from someone who has already done what you want to do, because your next level requires strategy. You just need a strategy. And if I were to sum that up in everyday language, Yeah, if I were to sum that up in everyday language, get a resume and start looking for a new job. That's what it's really saying. You know what I mean? Like if you don't like your job, you don't like what's happening, you have to do something. I have this aunt who complains every day about her job, yet she still don't have an updated resume. She still hasn't applied for any new jobs. She just keeps talking about it, you know? So I don't even listen to her no more. All right. My opportunities come with the full moon. That's what you've been doing? Good. Keep up the good work. All right. Manifest success. We're just going to do 3 cards because it's time to close this reading with the love spread. And I'm going to finish the love spread at the extension. Right. But anchor is your money. Is your success cards for the next month. Seal. And by July 23rd, eggs. Starting over, saving up resources, nest egg. Okay. So Leo's 3 cards for manifesting success is anchor, seal, and eggs. The anchor card is money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. The careers are water related, the Navy, travel, stable for now. The next card is seal. There's literally an envelope with the gold seal on it. And it's business contracts, documents, gifts of money. The career that is shown by this card is writing, clerical, paperwork, staying put. And in 30 days, the card you get is eggs, gold eggs, starting over, saving up resources, getting a nest egg. The career that this is dealing with, particularly, is healthcare, new opportunities, and insurance. Some of you should look into selling insurance. But if I were to put those 3 cards together for the next 30 days, um, many of you feel financially stuck, blocked, or anchored in place, right? However, the anchor card can also represent stability. So you may not be exactly where you want to be, but you're not as unstable as you think. Okay? The foundation is there. Then comes seal. This is where things begin to move: documents, contracts, applications, approvals, offers, paperwork, business agreements, writing projects, or official communications become important. Really pay attention to your emails if you're looking for jobs. Um, Look in your spam folders too, because I feel like some communication is going to be coming to you and it's in writing. I see paperwork. So make sure you pay attention to your mail and your emails, because I see some type of opportunity coming. I got an opportunity like that. Had I not looked at my emails, it would have went right over my head. Eggs. This is growth card. The C is planet. So some new opportunity begins to hatch in the next 30 days. It may not be fully developed within 30 days, but it has the potential to become something valuable. Eggs are about beginning, savings, investments in the future, and building a nest egg rather than seeking instant gratification. Some of you are going to start building a nest egg. But the overall progression looks like stability, agreement, growth, or feeling stuck, receiving an opportunity, building something valuable. And what I like most about this sequence is that none of these cards suggest loss. They all have a practical, grounded financial tone. So the message is, Leo, don't focus on how fast things are moving. Focus on creating stability, like handling your paperwork, following through on opportunities, and planting seeds that can grow. Because what starts as a contract, application, business arrangements, or new opportunity can become a stronger source of financial security over time. So in the next 30 days, I see some type of stable foundation, some type of important agreement, and a new financial beginning are all working together that in order to help you build something that's going to last. All right. So the reason why these are so long is because it's a month long reading. So that means you can come back. All right, this came out for you, Leo. It just popped up. It says, got me a check, unexpected. Okay. All right. Some of you are going to get an unexpected check, or you already got an unexpected check. I wonder, does that mean that there's going to be a stimulus? I doubt it under Trump. I doubt it for sure. All right, let's look at Leo's money. Let's look at Leo's money for the next 30 days. The first card is got me a check, unexpected donations. All right. Leo's money the next 30 days. Got me a check, unexpected donation. Singer poetry. Okay. Some of you who sing, act, you might get a role. And passive income the next 30 days for Leo. Passive income and multiple streams of income for you. So let's put that all together for the next 30 days. So we have got me a check, unexpected donations, and there's literally a check. And then the next card is singer poetry. Someone is literally singing. And then the third card is passive income, multiple streams of income. Any singers out there? Anybody in the creative fields? All right, so Leo, for the next month, in regards to money, the money cards are got me a check, unexpected donation is the first card. The second card is singer poetry. And then the third card is passive income, multiple streams of income between now and July 30th. So what is that saying? Some of you could be content creators and you could be getting paid for your content, right? But otherwise, I see money arise from a source that you are not counting on. It could be a refund, a gift, a bonus, commission, client payment, settlement, tips, or someone helping out financially. The emphasis is on, yeah, she said, I receive it. I know that's right. The emphasis is on receiving rather than chasing. And then the next card is singer poetry. So some of you literally are a singer or a poet. Looks like you might be getting signed up. Some of you might be getting a sign. You might get signed up, or your Spookify might be selling. You might be getting some money from your content, right? This points to communication, creativity, self-expression, teaching, writing, content creation, speaking, social media, marketing, counseling, coaching, or a talent that uses your voice. That's how I'm reading that. Singer, a talent that uses your voice. And this money isn't just random luck. It appears to be connected to something that Leo creates, says, writes, shares, or perform. It could also represent getting noticed for a talent. Some of you are going to get noticed this week. Like this is going to be a real big break for some of you, especially if you're listening this far in, because not very many people are going to be into the reading at 1 hour and 25 minutes. So it's really talking to you. All right. Then we have passive income, multiple streams of income. So it looks like the financial theme for the next 30 days, it expands from just a single paycheck. You may begin to develop additional income sources through a side hustle, right? Recurring revenue, royalties, memberships, subscriptions, digital products, affiliate income, investments, other streams of income alongside of your work. So I see diversification rather than relying on one source. The pastor said Sunday have 3 sources of income. So I see for the next 30 days, Leo, you're going to receive some money that unexpectedly, you're going to receive some money unexpectedly or from a source that you weren't fully counting on. That money or opportunity seems to be connected to communication, creativity, speaking, writing, teaching, content creation, or sharing a personal talent. And over the next month, this develops into the possibility of becoming more than just one income stream. It's like encouraging Leo to stop relying on a single paycheck and begin building additional sources of revenue. But the strongest thing isn't just getting a check. It's kind of like turn your content or your talent, your message, your voice, or creative gift into recurring income. So the first card looks like immediate money. The second card possibly looks like the source. And the third card looks like this is where it's leading. That's kind of like how I'm seeing that. All right. All right, and let's end on love. Okay. Let's see what we got for love for the next 30 days for Leos. All right, I can't do this right now. All right, Leos, let's look at love. You guys enjoying your reading? All right, let's see when that money is supposed to come. All right, let's get a date. When is that money? I know I would want to know that. All right, about when is the money coming? You're welcome. When is this money coming for Leos? You say right now I got 4 checks now, and they were all unexpected. I know that's right. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I know what it's like to be very financially prosperous. It's empty. To me, it is. When is this happening? When is this unexpected money happening? Anytime between tomorrow and September. Okay. This unexpected money that the cards are predicting anytime between tomorrow, it happened for her today, but all right. All right, let's do this love reading. When you are a reader, you know how many cards I have? I have like 6 cases of cards, and I've given a lot of them away and still got too many damn cards. All right, let's look at love. How many of you guys are seeing someone? All right, Leo's in love. All right, what is Leo's love situation? The romance angels have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Heart to heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. What's behind you is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. In front of you is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You are unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Outside in is reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning. We keep seeing that. What's manifesting is children. Some of you are going to get pregnant this year. Your love life is being affected by children. And the answer to your love life is romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. The main theme here is finances and career. It looks like financial concerns seem to be taking center stage. So someone that you care about, or someone is like really focused on work right now, trying to get stable, dealing with bills, changing jobs, or feeling like they need to get their life together before investing in love. Is that you? Right? Heart to heart conversations, it's like there's a strong indication that two people need an honest conversation. Um, Especially if children are involved. Feelings that have been left unsaid needs to be spoken and discussed, because the past life card suggests that a connection feels very familiar or is very difficult to forget, right? In front of you is attraction. It's like, there's strong chemistry between you and someone else. But this is the unrequited love. That card is weird. It doesn't always mean that love is one sided. Sometimes one person believes the feelings are not being returned. And I feel like, Leo, you might feel like your feelings for someone that you like there's an imbalance in effort, right? But again, we get that reconciliation card. What's manifesting is children, and the outcome is very positive because it is romantic feelings. So there appears to be a strong connection with someone who feels very familiar and significant. I do see financial concerns and practical life issues are creating complications, and there may have been a period of distance or withdrawal. One person may currently feel like the relationship is unbalanced or that their feelings aren't being reciprocated. However, the attraction remains strong. And reconciliation energy is present and honest conversations are just needed. But the spread ultimately ends with romantic feelings, suggests that despite the complications, the emotions between, the two of you are genuine and deserve to be acknowledged and explored. All right. All right, so let's take a tarot reading look at this. And in the extension, we're going to take a look at where the relationship is going. How do they feel about you? Where they're at in their head in regards to this connection. And yeah, if in fact the reconciliation will be romantic or if it will be friendly. A reconciliation doesn't always mean that it's going to be romantic, but let's just end on what the cards want to say. Yep, you did just get a promotion. Congratulations. All right. So, where is the Leo's head for the next 30 days regarding love? The Eight of Swords, clarified by the Chariot, clarified by the World. Your crowning feeling for the next 30 days about love is the Two of Cups. And that is clarified by the Five of Wands, which is clarified by the Nine of Cups. Some of you are like not messing with somebody anymore. There's somebody that you're not dealing with anymore. You're like, look, I wanted it to move forward. You're not making any moves. I can't move by myself, so I'm out. All right. But nevertheless, there are other people that will find you very romantically appealing. And either you still have feelings for this person who is unavailable, or there are other people that are coming into the picture that can make you equally happy. All right. What's crowning is the Two of Cups, clarified by the Five of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups. What's supporting for the next 30 days is the Death card. Okay. And the Death card is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, which is clarified by the King of Swords. Yeah. See that sun in Cancer in your 12th house? You're not playing. If you are not coming correct and telling me that we're getting married, or you're trying to build something with me that is going to lead to something substantial, I ain't got time for it. I'll just be by myself. What's behind you, Leo, is the Eight of Cups. What's in front of you is the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Three of Wands, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are like, damn, where is my partner? It's like, how long is it going to take for somebody who I really like to be here? Nevertheless, I do see other people liking you. It's really about, do you like them, is what I'm seeing. You are coming in for the next 30 days as the Star, right? And that's clarified by the Emperor, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So I kind of feel like you want to meet your husband, and that's all you want. I don't want anybody else but the person who I'm supposed to settle down with. Okay. It's like, I'm clear. I want a provider, and this is what I hope. That's what I really love. Okay. Because I don't know who is in your life trying to do what, but I ain't got time for it. I'm going to get into the driver's seat and close this shit, bitch. Don't fuck with me. Okay. You got a certain amount of time with a Leo, right? With a Leo, you know how the sun goes up and go down? That's kind of like how it is. You have a time period with them. And then if you try to operate and fuck with them outside of that time that the sun goes down, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, they are like the only sign that is kind of governed by, like, time. And you have a window of time to fuck with a Leo, and outside of that window, they're going to be fixed about you. They're a fixed sign, and they'll give you a window, and then they'll make a decision, and that is the decision, unless you come back with some real big clarity. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be huge. Outside in is the Eight of Pentacles. And that Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Cups with the Six of Wands. So you're going to be doing really good in regards to work. right? But what is manifesting is you, the Queen of Wands, with the Eight of Wands, with the Lovers. So somebody new is coming, and you're going to have to make a decision about this new person. Um, do you move forward with the new person? Do you stay with the old person? I don't know. You're kind of frustrated. But at the end of the month, we have the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. But somebody is here, and we're going to take a look at the extension of what's going on with them. Okay, and let's put this all together for the next 30 days. Some of you, not all of you, some of you have definitely decided to leave somebody behind, right? You reached a conclusion here. And the conclusion is this isn't the energy. This is not an energy of confusion. This is, I know what I want. Chariot in the driver's seat. I know where I'm going. Um, the world, I'm done going in circles. I'm done going in circles. The Chariot wants movement, and the world wants completion. So the Leo's mindset is either this relationship moves forward or I'm closing this chapter and I'm moving on. How many of you are already there? Because sometimes the reading tell you what already happened. What do you mean? Super Chat is asking for a password? Really? Okay, well, if you guys want to send me a little something, my Cash App is Libra Woman 77. I didn't know that Super Chat asked for a password. That's my Cash App. I'd appreciate that. All right, so how many of you guys are done? Like, you are not messing with no dumb shit no more. And that's that Cancer being in your 12th house family, right? Next, like what is happening over the next 30 days is, for some of you, is the Two of Cups clarified by the Five of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups. It's interesting because a desire, or the desire for the partnership, that you're no longer dealing with, is still there, right? Or maybe just a desire for a partnership. You definitely want love, but you want connection too. And there seems to be a conflict with what you want and what's actually available. But the Nine of Cups says Leo isn't willing to settle just to avoid being alone, because you have the strength to walk alone if you need to. If the relationship is not meeting their standards within the next 30 days, they'd rather just choose themselves, is what these cards are saying. So you may like a Leo, but see, this is the thing. Falling in love is such an easy thing to do, but there's no guarantee that the one you love is gonna love you. So it seems like there could be some people who love the Leo, but I don't know if the Leo love you back. I'm sorry. I see you trying to get their attention, but they just not interested, right? Um, and this is shown through the Death card supported by the Queen of Pentacles. Look, there are people who are coming that really want to have a future with you, but they just don't do it for you. I see people coming. It's not like you have to be alone, right? Oh, how'd you do that? How'd you give her my Zelle? Oh, you must know her personally? Because if you give her my Zelle, you're giving her my phone number. I don't want to put my phone number on YouTube. right? I told her to text me because I was going to text her my number, but she didn't text me the Google number. Okay. So, Leo, you're just becoming more practical and more discerning. The Queen of Pentacles, can we build a life together? Together, the King of Swords, what are the facts? Fantasy is not enough anymore. Chemistry isn't enough anymore. There has to be substance. The Eight of Pentacles the Eight of Cups are behind you. And that reinforces that somebody may already be emotionally walking away from something that isn't fulfilling, whether they have physically left or not. Emotionally, they're not willing to chase, right? Then we get to the tension of the reading, like the near future is the Nine of Swords. Uh-oh, I got to take this, you guys. So people type slower than me. So we got the Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in the future. Oh, sorry. It's Cricket, not Kristen. Hello, Scorpio. How can I help you, love? So this looks like waiting, kind of like waiting for the right person. You see, like, and there's people, hey, hey. And Leo is like, ugh, oh God. you know. And in the process, I do see like there's some anxiety about timing, but there's also an expectation that a real partnership exists somewhere. That's kind of like, what I'm seeing here, because what's standing out for me is that the Leo is the Star, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords. That isn't someone desperate for attention at all, not even a little bit, not even almost, not even 1/16th, right? Like, this is not somebody desperate at all. This is why somebody can come into your life and got a lot going on, but Leo, if it just don't feel right, Leo ain't fucking with you, right? This is somebody with vision. The Star says that Leo still believes in love, and the Emperor says Leo knows what she or he wants, and the Ace of Swords is Leo becoming they're not going to budge or compromise, right? The outside influence actually is quite fascinating. She's still typing. See, I type real fast. These people type for, I don't know what the hell, $12.99 a minute, and she's still typing. She just wasted $13 on 2 minutes. I mean, 1 minute. Can't even type out the question yet. Well, I was with my husband's family yesterday. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the Cash App. Thank you so much. I was with my husband's family yesterday. He has two brothers, and we are friendly with both of them, but the other two do not speak. I'm wondering if that is why TK and Suzanne are being distant with us. So, what is your direct question? I don't know who TK and Suzanne are. All right, so you Leos, no, outside in is the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're focusing on your personal goals. Someone emotionally mature, though, is noticing you. Somebody's watching you. Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Y'all ain't said nothing about this person the whole time. Y'all just kept the King of Cups to yourself. You didn't tell me nothing, Leo. You didn't tell me nothing about the King of Cups, child. What is going on? I like this man. This man wants to get married. This man has a job. Okay. He takes care of his family and he's good looking. Now, I don't know if you noticed. You said, I want to know who he is too. Let's see when he's coming. Or did we already did a reading, huh? Oh, that hurts. Damn. All right. So outside in, yeah, there's some husband coming. It looks, you know what? I know this is a husband without a fact. I know for 150% sure that a husband is coming. This is a husband card. Definitely. My mom got that card when she met her husband. Do you want to know what's going on with Suzanne towards you? Is that's the question. So she's so hot and cold. What sign is Suzanne? Why she say Gemini? I hope she don't say Libra. What sign is Suzanne, or when is her birthday? I see again, you're focusing on work and post personal goals, but then someone who's emotionally mature, this person is ready for marriage. They may be very fair skinned, right? The King of Cups usually is a fair skinned person. They're gonna be noticing you. Personally, I like them dark and chocolate. But the Six of Wands is attention, recognition, and being seen. So for the next 30 days, you might be more attractive than you realize. And there are people who are watching you romantically. All right. All right. Hold on, Leos. Hold on. All right, so we want to ask, how does Suzanne feel about Kristen? We have Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, because, and her birthday is March the 1st. What sign is that? Also, they're not speaking to each other. They used to be real close, and then the brothers stopped speaking, and Suzanne is married to one of the brothers who's no longer speaking to my client, Christian, who's married to the other brother. And so she wants to know if that's why they're not talking to each other. Um, I would say, yeah. I would say that's exactly why, you know. Um, so somebody who has a good job is going to be coming into your life. Now, I saw this card with the client like 4 years ago, and the guy just came this month and they're getting married, right? So this is your husband, Leo, especially for those of you who have made it this far in the reading. You know, most people are not going to be listening to uh, a reading 2 hours ahead. But if you're still here, this is your prediction. A husband, this is your husband, is coming. All right. What is March 1st? Oh, that's a Pisces. That's why she's close to her. She's a Scorpio. Um, Now, what is manifesting for you in regards to love, though, is the Queen of Wands, which is you, the Eight of Wands, which is you, and the Lovers, which is a Gemini. Good luck with that. Girl, I'm trying to tell somebody, but it doesn't look like stagnation. Those cards are not stagnation cards at all. Eight of Wands is manifesting for you next to the Lovers. You about to be in a relationship. You say, no, Mata, M-A-A-T. What's your name, girl? Can I say your name? I see your name. Can I say it live? I don't say Sissy's name live. I want to say thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. Um, but we have what's manifesting. Well, that explains her to agree. I'm conflicted because this has been going on for a while. I have really put myself out there with her. I feel like I need to just stop. Yes, the cards agree. She is not her own person like you. She doesn't have the strength of character in adversity as you do. Um, yeah, so we have what's manifesting for Leo is the Queen. Ooh, honey, look at this. This is wonderful. It looks like messages, movement, attraction, communication, and ultimately a choice. The Lovers isn't just romance, it's a decision. So you may have to decide between the familiar and the new, between waiting and moving forward, between two different romantic paths, right? Now, what I find really interesting is how it ended, though. That's why we got to do an extension. I'm going to do the extension right now. All right. But it ends with the Four of Swords, right? Um, the Five of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords, there is movement. The month doesn't end, with the final answer. It ends with reflection. Someone is thinking. Someone is weighing options. Someone is deciding what to do um, with the Two of Swords. Hold on. What should she do? Suzanne is being rude to her, and it has to do with the fact that their spouses are in conflict with each other. The cards are the Five of Swords, the Moon, and the Seven of Swords, as in regards to what she should do. We have the Fool, the Queen of Swords, and the Star. Let's put it all together. Hold on, Leos. We're almost done. We just got one more layer to read, which is the end. I know you are hurting because I know that Scorpios love hard and deep. And I know that once you care about someone, it's usually all right. So the answer we have here is very interesting because we have the Four of Swords, like I told you, is movement, but is contemplation, is someone thinking with the Two of Swords, someone still weighing their options, and someone feeling like their needs may not be getting met. I don't know if this person is not financially where you want your man to be, or what this could mean, but it looks like the next 30 days, Leo, is like you enter the next 30 days determined to stop wasting time on relationships that are going nowhere. But that's astrological. That's what's going on with you astrologically, right? Um, and you become clearer that what you want is a long term partner and new romantic attention. I do see you being faced with a very significant love choice before the month is over, right? But the final decision hasn't been made yet. And what will help you make this final decision is if you knew where this relationship was going and if you knew how the other person felt, which you would find out today when you join and you get the extension reading on the Leo, which I'm getting ready to do right now. So, Leos, thank you so much for watching. To join is in the description box, right? Oh, wow. Thank you. There's a dynamic that's really affecting the family. My father in law's caregiver, Joni, she talks a lot and we keep our distance. We think Joni is sharing too much with TK. I see. Joni's birthday, she is a Virgo. All right, Leo. So, again, if you want to see, you can't deal with a Gemini. I do both. I do both. I can't believe this woman is spending $12.99 a minute to talk about this dumb shit. I mean, who cares? Who cares about this? This girl's not talking to her anymore. Fuck her. Ain't no way in hell I would be spending $12.99 a minute about this. She burned my husband and me 3 years ago. Who, Joni? I just love this human wig. Cause like if this was I paid $38 a month for it. Or no, that's medical. Um, um, wow, that goes to show you what kind of person she is. So, Leo, if you feel like this resonated with you and this resonated with, whoever you are dealing with or your situation, and you want to get more, the extensions are now a part of the memberships, which is like $7.99, and then you get all of the extensions for free. I mean, for $7.99. She gets herself too involved in the family business Why are we talking about this? Yes, it sounds like someone needs to set limits with her. All right, Leo, I'm about to go and do your extension. If you have a membership and you want to come and join me on the Leo extended reading, I'm going to go live and it's going to say members only. Okay? Thank you guys so much. What y'all laughing at? All right, you guys. See you later, and get the extension. Get the to become a member is right below underneath the description box. You just hit the link, and it's $7, and you'll know what's up. And God bless. All right.